What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about why Winston-Salem is great for retirees and 3 places you might want to consider. Let's get into it. My name is Ramon Lomeli. I'm a local realtor and the team leader of the Smart Move Group brokered by eXp Realty here in Winston-Salem, as well as all the surrounding areas. And I wanted to make this video for you guys because I've been noticing a trend here recently. I've been getting more and more phone calls of people in retirement age, retirees, thinking about moving to the Winston-Salem, North Carolina area. I mean, I've even got people coming up from Florida to look at homes. I got some people under contract right now from Florida coming up. And because of that, I started digging and doing a little bit of research, and I think you're gonna like what I found. And before we get into it, I just want to remind you, if you have any questions about the Winston-Salem area or anything at all that I can do to help, feel free to call me, shoot me a text, send me an email. My contact info is in the about section below. The number on the screen is my personal cell phone number. The only person that answers that phone is myself. I do have a free relocation guide in the about section as well. It tells you a little bit more about Winston-Salem, great locations, great neighborhoods, things to do, things to see, great places to eat, things of that nature. So I think you'll enjoy it. Feel free to click on it and download it. So you might be wondering, is Winston-Salem good for retirees? Well, US News calls Winston-Salem one of the best places to retire in the entire United States of America. And Forbes also places Winston-Salem as one of the top cities to retire in 2022. So there are tax benefits for retirees in North Carolina. If you are over the age of 65, you can exempt $35,000 from your retirement income. Also in North Carolina, Social Security income is not taxed. Another thing is that North Carolina has one of the lowest property taxes in the entire United States. The average in North Carolina is 0.77%, which means that of every $100,000, you're going to be paying around $770 for property taxes. Now, obviously, that's going to vary depending on what city and county you're in, but that's a great kind of baseline to give you an idea. Also, the cost of living in Winston-Salem, North Carolina is relatively low. So you're getting tax breaks, your property taxes are pretty low, and the cost of living is pretty low, but that's not all. So those are some great reasons why financially it might make sense to live in the Winston-Salem, North Carolina area, but you will also have a great time here. In Winston-Salem, North Carolina, we are about 3.5 hours away from the beach, and North Carolina has over 300 miles of coastline. Not to mention South Carolina, which is also nearby. So there are literally dozens of beaches to discover in the North Carolina area. And Winston-Salem is anywhere from 2 hours to 4 hours to different kinds of mountain ranges. We have the Blue Ridge Mountains and the Great Smoky Mountains. There are so many great things to do inside of the North Carolina mountains and all the little towns surrounding it. Whether you like to be active and go on some trail hikes, maybe boating, fishing, or maybe you like to visit thrift stores or the antique shops. There's a lot of great little antique shops all around the mountains and all these little towns surrounding them. Or maybe you like to gamble a little bit. We are only about 3 hours away from Cherokee and Cherokee Casino, which is a great gambling destination. But yeah, the Blue Ridge Mountains and the Great Smoky Mountains are great places to visit. But here in Winston-Salem, we're actually really close to the Yadkin Valley wine country. If you've never heard of it, you're not alone, but it's very underrated and it's gaining popularity every year. There are so many different wineries. You can take tours of the wineries, try different types of wines from every different brand that's available here locally. And not only will you never run out of things to do in North Carolina, but also you're going to enjoy the awesome weather that we enjoy here in the Winston-Salem, North Carolina area. Thankfully, Winston-Salem is known for having a very mild weather, meaning it never gets too cold, too extremely cold, and it never gets too hot. Now, it does get a little humid, it gets a little muggy in the summer sometimes. We get about 5 to 7 days of rain in the summer months, June, July, and August. And it does snow here, or it has snowed here. It actually didn't snow this year, but if it does snow, it's only a couple inches, maybe 3 inches, and after a day or two, it's completely gone. So it's just enough to see some snow, have some fun in it, and then it's gone. So the road conditions after a couple days are not going to be too bad. I also love that in North Carolina, and especially the Winston-Salem area, you really get to see all 4 seasons, and I love that. So these are some reasons why I and other sources believe that Winston-Salem, North Carolina is a great place for retirees. Affordability, great weather, and a great supply of recreational opportunities. Now we're going to talk about where to live in the Winston-Salem that would be great for retirees, but I did want to mention that if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, the number on the screen is my cell phone number. You can call me directly, shoot me a text, send me an email. My complete contact information is in the about section of this video, so feel free to check that out. I do have that free relocation guide. And do me a favor, guys, if you're getting any kind of value out of this video, I would really appreciate it if you go down there, hit that like button, leave me a comment, but above all, subscribe. Those kinds of things really keep me motivated to keep bumping out these videos for you. Some of the retirees that I've helped here in the Winston-Salem area are usually looking for a one-story home home. Some of them want a lot of land, some want just a little town home, but most of them are looking for one-level homes, and you can find them all day long in the Winston-Salem area. Anywhere from the 180,000 to as high as you want to go, there are going to be a lot of opportunities depending on what it is you're looking for. There are also neighborhoods that offer assisted living or independent living. So let's talk about those next. You have HomeStead Hills here in Winston-Salem. HomeStead Hills is a 5-star gated community for seniors 55 or above. They're centrally located in the Winston-Salem area. They're close to shopping, close to dining, close to entertainment. They offer services such as memory care. They have great experienced nurses and even short-term rehab. And inside of HomeStead Hills, they offer assisted living as well as independent living options. They have an indoor pool, a wellness area, they do social events, and they also offer other amenities. Another great area for retirees here in the Winston-Salem area is going to be Arbor Acres. Arbor Acres also offers assisted living and independent living options. They are actually on over 86 acres, so the place is huge, and they offer endless recreational activities. They have a gym, a lake, a gift shop, a chapel, all kinds of things. However, the minimum age at Arbor Acres is 62 years old. One of the cool things about Arbor Acres is that it's so big that it feels like it's its own town, but it's still conveniently located inside of Winston-Salem, close to, once again, shopping, dining, and entertainment. So next we're going to talk about the best known, the most well-known great area for retirees. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you guys, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it when you guys do that. Now we're going to talk about Bermuda Village in Advance, North Carolina. And by the way, guys, I'm going to have links to all of these assisted living or independent living facilities in the About section, as well as links to some single-story homes that you might be interested in the Winston-Salem area. So Bermuda Village inside of Bermuda Run, which is inside of the town of Advance, North Carolina, is a great area. It's a gated community, and it's actually next door to a very famous park that we have here in the Winston-Salem area. It's called Tanglewood Park. So you have golfing nearby. Once again, great shopping, great dining, tons of entertainment, things to do. You're in a smaller town, but you're really close to the big city. The minimum age for Bermuda Village is 55 years or older. And once again, they offer the assisted living as well as the independent living options. And do yourself a favor, if you're even thinking about it, make sure you drive by there. It's really beautiful. It's so big, I get lost in there. They have so many things to do. I got to read it from the list here. There's no way I could remember all of this. So check this out. Live music, events, movies, cocktail hour, plays, indoor pool, golfing, dining. They have a pub and they have a clubhouse. So I'm going to put all of their information in the About section of this video so you can check it out for yourself. I think you're going to like this one. And before you leave, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. And that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, like I said, do not hesitate. Feel free to reach out. I'm always available. Number on the screen. Once again, that's my cell phone directly. You can call me, you can text me. Make sure you check the About section below. There's a ton of helpful stuff in there. And I hope to see you in the next video.